All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's PIHCAM with HuddleGG, and in today's video we're going to talk about how we can completely shut down one of the most popular plays out of gun bunch, and that's going to be the play verticals. Now, the formation that we're going to be in on defense is going to be nickel 3-3 odd, and before we get into our play, we do want to go into coach adjustments, and we want to make sure auto flip defensive play call is off, auto alignment is on base, play in air defense is on play receiver, and your zone coverage is set to match. Now, we also want to make sure that we have the strong safety inside package in. Okay, so in order to do that, you just take your right stick and you move it left one time, and it's going to put the strong safety inside package. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to give our defensive backs different adjustments to make sure that we can set this up how we want. Okay, now the play we're going to be in is going to be hot blitz 3. Okay, now this play here that we're talking about in this setup is part of our 3-3 odd defensive game plan that we released earlier this year that's going to have an answer for anything you play in this game. We're going to have pressure against the metas, whether it's bunch or tight or anything else. We're also going to have a lot of coverage schemes in order to take away the formations and route combinations that you're going to see most. So head over to HuddleGG and make sure you check out that game plan to really take your defense to a different level and really get those stops that you need in those crucial moments. Okay, now with that being said, let's hop into our play. And again, we're going to be in the hot blitz 3, and we are going against this verticals play. Okay, now what our setup is going to be is we're going to show blitz, we're going to spread our defensive line, we're going to contain, and then at that point we're going to set up a Tampa 3 to the right side. Okay, so to do that, we're going to put the right of screen middle linebacker in a deep middle third, we're going to put the right of screen safety in an outside third, and then we're going to put the outside corner in a soft squat. Okay, now if the running back is going out for a route, the last adjustment I like to do is manning up the slot corner on the left on that running back. Now I do use inside shade at that position, so that definitely does help negate those running backs on those quick little routes underneath. Okay, now from here we need to know what our job is going to be. Okay, so we're using the left of screen middle linebacker, and we're just going to stand over this D tackle and take away the quick wheel to the tight end. Okay, so what we want to do is as soon as they snap it, if we think verticals is coming, we want to shoot over there to the right and take away that quick wheel. Now, you are able to notice pretty quickly if they are running the verticals play, because that wheel to the tight end is a pretty noticeable route when they say hike. Okay, so what you're going to see is we're going to say hike, and as soon as we do, we're going to get over here to this A, and we're going to shut that down, and you see we get very, very quick pressure, and we're able to get that sack. Now, the great thing about this play is we are almost guaranteed pressure, specifically when bunch is set up to the right side of the field. Okay, now you see here to the right, we're going to get this loop between these two defensive players here. Okay, you see the offensive tackle doesn't do a very good job of picking up the defensive end here, and he just runs straight down, and he's going to get around him. He does get bumped a little here, which causes a slight delay, but we're still able to get in pretty quickly, and at this point you see there's nothing really open. On the left side there, we have the streak taken away. Our backside safety in the hook curl is going to rob that window of that crossing route. We're taking away the tight end. Our soft squat's going to take away the wheel, and then as he gets further downfield, he's going to have the deep outside safety to deal with. And then we have the running back who is again manned up with an inside shade. You could use one step ahead here as well, but you see here he doesn't really get any separation. If they do throw this, it's a 2.5 yard gain. Okay, now let's run this again just to show you that it will be very consistent. Again, we're going to show blitz, spread line, contain. We're going to put our right of screen middle linebacker in a deep middle third, our right of screen safety in an outside third, and our outside corner in a soft squat. Okay, from here, I do like to man up the slot on the running back, especially if they are sending that running back out regularly on routes. Okay, again, we're going to use the left of screen middle linebacker, stand over the D tackle, and shoot over there to the right side as soon as they say hike. Okay, so you see here, we get over here, and at that point, you can see how quickly that pressure comes in. Okay, it's not going to take long for you to get the pressure, and it's going to be very, very, very consistent for you. Ever since we came out with this defense, there have been very, very few people in the world who've been able to move the ball consistently out of bunch, and it's really thanks to this blitz here and this setup, because again, you can see how quickly we're able to get in. Again, that right tackle does not really notice that loop very well between those two outside players, and it allows our defensive end to come in free at the quarterback. Again, at this point, there's nobody open, and they're not going to be able to make any read down the field. Now, if they are keeping that running back in the block, which is something you will see some people do, then we're just going to leave that slot corner on the blitz. Okay, so we're going to do the same exact setup everywhere else, which you see here. But if they are keeping that running back in the block a lot and you're noticing that, just leave that slot corner on a blitz rather than manning him up to the running back. And now we're going to do the same thing with our user. Get over here to the right, and you can see that we're able to get that pressure once again. That time it wasn't even with the outside or from the inside defensive end. It was from that outside linebacker, which is something you will see at times. So if we look over here to the right, you will see at times where they do get jumbled up, but due to the angles that these guys are getting blocked, they will get a disengage very quickly. And you can see here, they're still not going to be able to make any read down the field before the time that they need to, since we are getting this pressure so quickly. So again, if you do want to blitz that slot corner, you can. Again, I would really advise doing it when they are blocking the running back, because if they are sending him out on a route, I do like the slot corner manned up. But if not, again, we will blitz him if they're blocking that guy. We're going to get over here to this tight end, and you can see the pressure comes in quick again. So again, this is something that you can really add to your repertoire on defense to really shut down this meta formation year in and year out. And this is one of the most go-to plays in this formation as well. And like I said, if you do check out the rest of the game plan, we're going to have setups for different route combinations that you'll see at a bunch, tight, and really anything else that your opponent's going to throw at you throughout the game. If you've made it to the end of this video, odds are you're serious about becoming a better Madden player, and we're here to help. On our website at HuddleGG, $9.95 a month unlocks all of our full game plans created by some of the best Madden players in the world. You'll also have access to our private Discord where Madden pros will answer your questions and help take your game to the next level. Have a great day.